Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of a weekly Waypoint coming at you in one take, and obviously from my phone, because wouldn't you have it, shit's fucked. Well, I don't know that. So basically, here's the gist of things. And yes, I'm accentuating with a woolly Yoshi, because that's what we have. So here's the gist of things. Basically, this PC here has a problem. Whenever it boots up, there's a grinding noise from the fan. And it only really happens in the winter when my room gets cold. I think it's a temperature thing, and this has always happened, or at least it has for like the last 6 years I've had it. And what I basically do to fix it is I just lightly tap it on the back until it adjusts itself to stop grinding. However, something that happened last year is, well, what happened is my graphics card fan started making a noise instead. And that one's a little bit more of a problem. Or was it my graphics? I don't really know, actually. I think it was probably my CPU fan. That's the one, probably. I don't know. I don't fucking know this shit, okay? I'm not a hardware person. But don't look at me like that, Goomba. It's okay, we can still have fun. Don't worry about it. We'll still make a fun video. But basically, I thought my PC was fucked back then, and I tried everything. I tried dusting it out. I tried tapping it some more. These are the two options I had available to me, and wouldn't you know it, somehow after days and days of messing around with it, I got it to work again, and it never bothered me again until today, when I don't know why, but it's just fucked again. And it started out making those horrible noises it made last year, and then when I tried to fix it, it started making even louder noises. There is a Twitter clip I would insert here, but I do not have the power of video editing on my phone. I'm sure I could probably attain that power, but that's not something I'm looking into today. But basically, it's worse than it's ever been. It sounds like there's a T-Rex inside my computer, and I don't want to turn it on just to demonstrate it to you, so that you can hear it in case I cause any more permanent damage. Now, the good news is, all of my clips and stuff, they're on my hard drive. And if I can't fix this, I'm going to continue trying to fix this. Follow me on Twitter, where you will see more of me trying to fix this. But if I can't fix this, then what I'm going to do is take out a SIM-only plan on my phone, which is about to, next month is the last real, month for my contract. So instead of upgrading my phone, I'll take out a SIM-only contract on my phone, keep my phone, which is perfectly fine, touch wood, and use that money instead to finance a new PC. Ooh, exciting. This one I've had since 2016, so I think I can finally justify it. I'm not going to go for anything too crazy because money, but I'm thinking a 1650 maybe. There was one I was looking into, which was like a 6 GB model with a 1650 graphics card, 6 GB VRAM that would be. And yeah, I think that would be... It's not the biggest upgrade in the world, but at this point with my Xbox and everything, all I really need is something that I can use to edit videos and run Final Fantasy XIV and World of Warcraft and stuff like that. And honestly, it's still quite an upgrade because I've got a 960 from 2016, so I'm sure I'll see some decent performance increase. Sorry, this is bugging me. What is this in Yoshi's eyes? Is it like a bit of dust? I'm sorry, Yoshi. But... So yeah, that's my plan. I've got a week off, so this was very badly timed. But, can't really help that, can I? But hey, this is the weekly Waypoint, so we're going to talk about more than just one topic. I'm also going to talk about the Nintendo Direct. By the way, here's the fun part. I'd already filmed all of this, and I had it ready to render and upload, and I was like, I'll do that later. Because I put a tweet out, right? I just had a doctor's appointment. And so what I'm going to do, I hope you're enjoying this, by the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the rest of my day playing Final Fantasy XIV. And it's going to be a great time. And then literally QPC dinosaur roaring at me from beyond the depths of hell. So that's the way my day has gone. But some of the things I talked about in the Lost episode were, and it was a Worms match as well, I played a match of Worms Reloaded. It was pretty fun, but I'm afraid you don't get to see that today. Maybe in a future video. I don't quite know how this is going to shake out yet. But I talked about the Nintendo Direct, and how I was interested. If you watch my Nintendo Direct reaction video, which is going to take the place of Nintendo Direct thoughts on videos, you'll see I was really excited about. Ah, I've forgotten the name of it now, but it was like. It was sorry, I can't stop giggling with like the way I'm emoting Yoshi around. Um, it was a collection of DS games, which is like a dungeon crawling game where you like map it as you go. And like I thought it looked really cool, but they're like £35 each. And ooh, that's too much money. I'm not gonna get those. That's basically what I said in the video. What else? Also, just that I'd been playing a bunch more Final Fantasy 14 and having a great time. um, and the problem is, like, I can't just do video cuts here because, again, no editing. So you're going to have to hear me hum and haw, I'm afraid. But, oh yeah, also, I've restarted, I haven't restarted, but I've continued my Xenoblade Chronicles playthrough. And that now poses a conundrum because I can't really continue playing it if I can't record it on account of my dead PC. Uh, but I was having a fun time with it. I just got to Magna Forest, for anyone familiar with the game, and that's about as far as I've ever watched Chugga Conroy play through it because I watched a partial Let's Play of that game before I ever played it myself. And I got to the point which made me go, ooh, I want to pick this game up for myself and play it myself, and now I can't. Well, I can, but I won't. Unless people are happy with there being like a giant gap in the middle of a video, which I mean, I do this as a hobby, so maybe I don't know. I'll think on that one for a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm just going to continue thinking over here. But I mean, going back to the trying to get him to look at the PC. Going back to the fucked PC, it's not the end of the world in terms of me for entertainment purposes because I've got a PlayStation 4 if I really need to play Final Fantasy 14. Maybe I'll set up my PS4 again. Although I think I'd have to buy the game another time, even though I already own it on PS4. I don't know how that works. Anyway, I also have a Switch and an Xbox and my iPad for like web browsing needs. So I'm fine. It's just that video content might be a little bit patchy over the next week or two, so I apologize for that. And the problem is, if I do get a new PC, as exciting as that would be, I would still need to like reinstall Vegas and figure out how to fucking install my hard drive to get all my data back. And oh no, I think like my emulator saves were on my SSD. Maybe I can install my SSD. My SSD should be fine, right? Maybe I could have a second SSD. Ooh, I hadn't thought about that. But the problem is, I don't know shit about hardware. And I'm looking at like the PC specialist website, and it's like an extra £50 for someone to do data transfer, and it's like fuck off, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I guess they got to get paid for their time. I'm just speaking from the perspective of someone who doesn't have a lot of money to spend. But yeah, hopefully this is the only Yoshi Weekly Waypoint you're going to have to sit through. But if it's not, then I do apologize. But I'm not gonna let anything stop me from making weekly waypoints. So be ready for more Yoshi if the situation dictates it. There might just be a weekly waypoint next week where I'm like, ah, never mind, I solved it. I don't need a new PC, and this was all for nothing. But this series, it talks about my life, and this is where I'm at in my life right now. Oh well, my camera's telling me to move back to improve focus. I refuse. So yeah, I'm not going to drag on too long because obviously there's no gameplay. So thank you very much for watching this edition of a weekly waypoint, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ra!